Connexion. We have live.
Yay! Well, yay. Okay, yay! We are finally. I know they missed us. Haven't they?
I guess.
I hope they have. If they haven't, I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
I know they don't think I'm funny.
That is true.
Not my problem. I didn't cause that. You did.
Sounds like
How
a you
did I
problem.
not cause that? How did I cause that?
You're not that funny.
I am that funny. I'm funnier than you.
Until you can prove it.
Listen here, Mouthy. My children are not helpful. They didn't vote for me either, so whatever. Hello, Instagram land.
I didn't vote. I forgot to.
Which one of y'all is watching Instagram?
I can't. Dang.
Why can't you? Get your phone. You can watch Instagram for right now. Crazy. He's grounded because he's not been doing his work. Joseph is rude.
Don't say that.
And he's got to get his work done because now we found out today that juniors can fish the Arkansas Game and Fish Foundation Commissioner's Cup.
Yes.
This year. Very exciting about that. Very excited about that. It's been one of those days.
Be sure and keep up with what's going on with Commissioner's Cup. We're trying to share all the information that's coming out on it as it comes out. They have a Facebook page. Be sure and check that out. Deke Whitbeck's heading that up.
Yep. So it's the Arkansas Game and Fish Foundation. You can find them on Facebook. We posted a video from Deke today. It has the rules and all that fun stuff that you can go out there and check it out and find out. But it's going to be really cool, and I'm really excited for Joseph and his partner Jacob. So I'm hoping they'll figure out how to fish together. We're going to let them figure out which lake they want to go to, and all that fun stuff because they can pick from several of them. Yay! I'm on the opposite side this tonight, which is weird because I feel like I need to hit you or something with my right hand.
And that's when the cops got called.
Whatever, we're not calling policemen tonight. There's no need. Tonight, though, we told everybody we're going to tell everybody what we packed. We're packing for travel. But before we do that, we got a couple things. So we talked about the foundation in the Commissioner's Cup. That's on June 20th. You leave when? Thursday to head down south. You're going to visit some peeps at Express and check in with our Express family. And then you're heading down to
Eufaula, Alabama.
Yay!
For the second, hopefully, if the hurricane doesn't slow us down.
Yeah, there's going to be a hurricane.
Second Elite Series event of the year. Looking forward to that one. Gonna be some really cool stuff coming out in the near future about what's going on in that tournament. So be sure and keep up with Bassmaster's Facebook page, their Instagram account. They'll be posting information coming out on that real soon.
And we got an email today.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, yay!
Mr. Steve Bowman let us know a few things that, just like I was talking about, they're going to be coming out with real soon. So be sure and keep up with that because there's some really exciting information that's going to hit in the next day or two. And
just make sure you schedule long lunches next week. So you guys start fishing. You practice Sunday through Tuesday.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday is our practice. The tournament starts Wednesday morning. I think we're going to blast off at
early.
6 a.m. Central Time. Weigh in, it'll be at start at 2 p.m. Central. So be sure and keep up with us on Bassmaster Live, bassmaster.com, and
Bass Track will have updates.
We'll be updating Bass Track. They've got a new system in place now that is going to really kind of help us out, keep up with what's going on. We can't watch and see what everybody else has, but we can let everybody out there on Instagram and Facebook know through Bass Track what we have. So be sure and watch Bass Track next week. It's next week.
Yeah, it is next week.
Yeah.
And so there's a couple of things. So they are doing the whole social distancing thing. Everybody's got to wear their buffs or masks on, so everybody has to have a face covering. So they're doing everything they can to keep everybody safe, which is really cool. They have a special way that they're going to have you guys walk in and weigh your fish and the whole nine. They're even doing a digital meeting next week, so it's all going to be a video meeting.
Yep.
So you don't get together in person anymore. So they're doing a lot to accommodate everyone, which I think is amazing. And I'm very curious to see how it's all going to work out. It's going to be hard for me because I'm a hugger, and I'm going to want to hug everybody because I ain't seen everybody in a long time. But I'm going to refrain as much as I possibly can. So those of you who know me know I'm safe to hug, so hug me if you see me.
Yeah, the mental instability won't rub off.
Whatever. I'm wondering why I don't see comments. Oh, no, then undo it. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, it's fine. If y'all are commenting, I can't see it, so it's making me nervous that we're doing something wrong. But the way technology is going for me today, I'm not surprised. It's just the way it is today.
Yeah, she's almost broke her phone twice.
I'm done.
So far, I've been the only one to snap one in half in the family. So,
well, it's only because you're strong enough to do it. After trying to get on one of those meetings for Kane's college today, I was just like, I'm over it. I just need a moment to breathe.
Yeah.
But for rules next week, don't call me, don't text me, and tell me how he's doing, because I'm a nervous wreck as it is, and I freak out. And every time he gets on backtrack, like everybody in the world texts me, and I love y'all to death, but it freaks me out. My blood pressure goes up, I'm gonna have a heart attack. So if you don't want me to die, just be careful what you text me with and what you send me next week, because I get nervous about stuff. I get to work from Alabama next week, so I'll be distracted, which is good, but I still get a little freaked out when you're out there fishing. That's the only rule I got. It's the only rule I got. Okay.
So now that we've got that cleared up.
Other things. So if you got your Bass Times, the man sitting beside me has been mentioned in there along with his Express teammates talking about aluminum boats. Really great article. So make sure if you ain't getting this, get online. I know it's backwards because of the way we've got our cameras, but it's Bass Times. Go check it out. It's really cool. I'm very proud of you. You actually sound really smart. I'm very impressed.
What do you mean I sound really smart?
Oops. You just saying. And then double dipping in written publication. Woohoo! Bassmaster, page 58 through 61. He talks about big worms. Anything you want to mention about that? Because I can't talk about it with a straight face, which is why I'm hiding my face. It's just, I just can't.
Get the magazine, y'all read it yourself. I'm sorry.
I just can't do it.
I don't want to have to hear her mouth about it.
Well, you had white frogs one month, and now you got big worms. Big worms.
Yeah, big worms catch big fish. Enough said.
I could go so many places with that, but I'm not going to. Not going to. Anyway, it's a really good article too. I'm really impressed with you, baby. You did a really good job. Very happy about that. Oh. And I did something last night, y'all. I ordered something. I'm so excited about it. So if y'all remember January's, was it Bass Times? Harvey had a cartoon done of him by Steve Donis, who we absolutely love. He does all the caricatures and cartoons and stuff for Bassmaster, and I'm so psyched. I'm getting a poster of his cartoon that he did for January, and I'm so excited.
What was the website?
Oh, dang. I don't know, but you need to follow Steve on Instagram.
Steve, if you're watching, hook us up with the link.
I'm so excited because he's doing a really cool thing. He's allowing you to do downloads of the characters so you can print them out as big as you want and frame them yourself. Or he's also doing posters of all of his favorites that he's done. So he did one of our friend Wild Bill Wassman, which is really, really cool. He's done a ton for Mike Iaconelli and the Ike Foundation and all that, which are really amazing. But he's got all of them out there listed. And so if you want your very own Harvey Horn poster on your wall, feel free to order it. I'm so excited. And you get a discount right now too for being some of the first people to order. So I'm excited for Steve, but more excited because now I'm getting that on my wall. Yes.
Slayer Dude 88 says good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Thank you. He's going to need it because Mama needs a check next week. What else we got? I think that's all my exciting news. Oh, got another one?
What rod do you throw that big worm on?
Yeah.
It says My Kill Fishing.
It's actually on my Cash and Frog rod, the 7.4 extra heavy.
I don't know if you mentioned it in here. I don't
think I did.
remember. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I could see.
Anyway, I thought, man, that frog rod is so freaking great at doing everything with. I've thrown a buzz bait on it. I, of course, throw my SPRO frogs. I throw my fighting frog on it, big worm on it. It's got a lot of different uses that I've been able to put it into play with, and it's just a super. What's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know, but I'm
Versatile.
reading
Versatile.
about your big, bold color scheme at the moment.
You could have. I mean, really,
I
you
love
haven't
it.
read the article yet?
I've read it. I'm just reading more of it. I haven't memorized it, like word for word or anything. Get
Yeah.
the word.
Kate that says hi, Rhonda and Harvey.
Hey,
Carl
Kate.
Ross says, what's up?
Hey, Carl.
Chuck and Penny Husky, where's the fish? James Harmon, hey y'all.
I don't know where the fish
Joe
are.
Don Nix, howdy. Delmer Maxwell, what's up, my people?
Hey, y'all. It's weird not seeing them scroll up on Facebook. I don't understand what's going on.
Carl Voss says, oh my gosh, the hat,
Oh, I'm not done yet.
LMAO.
You know you love me, Carl.
Tim John, hello, hello.
Hey, Tim.
So tonight we're going to go over some of the things that, for me personally, are my must-haves in the boat.
And me. Not necessarily in the boat, but we're talking about the boat and travel.
Oh, Mike's mama has a good idea.
Oh.
Y'all need t-shirts with H3's cartoon picture.
That seems like
Yes, I'm gonna call Steve. It's in Harvey's phone, so I'll have to steal his phone and get his number so I can call him.
Okay.
Hey, Amanda's watching.
Hey, Amanda. Oh, by the way, if you guys will, I'm glad you said that. Our nephew Caleb was asked to deploy today to Texas. So if y'all will, just keep him in y'all's prayers. We just want to keep him close and keep him safe because we love him and we don't want him getting hurt out there and all the crazy that's going on right now in the world.
Yeah, it's a sad situation.
Yeah, it is. My heart's hurting for humanity today, but through prayer and love, we can overcome a lot. So we're going to talk about what you keep with you, what is a must-have to take with you when you're traveling and packing. And we're also going to do some show and tell for me because I've got stuff I want to make sure everybody knows about. So you do one and I do one.
You've got 3.
I got more than that. You do one or ish, and I'll do one ish or so. I don't need as much as you do. I'm not fishing.
But
Yeah.
you're awful needy.
Well, I can't help that I'm a little high maintenance. I mean, you made me that way. You spoiled me.
That's an understatement. So anyway,
Ditto.
one of
I
the
guess
main
both
things that I
ways.
like to have with me on the boat at all times, my AFTCO sun gloves. You can see kind of here,
They're comfy. Carl's got a pair of those. I know he does. He's got the blue camo ones, I think.
When you
Joseph does too.
when you first put these on, you're gonna think, okay, I can't wear those. After 2 or 3 seconds,
it.
you cannot tell you're even wearing
They're comfy.
them. Extremely cool. They keep your hands cool, protects you from the sun, which is what their job is.
It's a little large for me. They come in different sizes though, right?
Yeah, I have big hands.
Yeah, you do. But we're not going to go there either. It's called the Sensi Tech Palm. What is that? They got all kinds of cool names for their AFTCO gear. It's really fun to read through them. But they're super comfortable. Like, I know, Joseph, you got a pair that you use for paddling
I do.
for your kayak. And then you got the regular pair for fishing, don't you?
Guess what? Still have both.
And you still have both. That's a bonus. Now, do you wear these when it rains too, or do you have something else that you wear when it rains?
I don't have any.
Not for gloves, okay.
Unless it's cold.
Unless it's cold, then you have the other
Then
ones.
I have some big, thick AFTCO gloves for that.
We'll do cold weather gear later.
When it
And
gets cold, let's do it then. How about that?
when I travel, because I don't want to talk to Harvey all the time, I have to read So my book of choice right now is Where the Crawdads Sing by Delia Owens. I'm super excited about that. But so I'm going to be reading not while I'm driving next week, but while I'm waiting for Harvey to get in between meetings. Hopefully I'll get a chance.
I'm sure
to actually read
Joseph
stuff.
would prefer you not to read while you're driving.
Well, he may just be driving. I don't know. Just don't tell anybody that he may be driving.
Pray for me, y'all.
You just told everybody.
Well, it'll be fine. Joseph's not going to drive yet. It's going to be fine. What else you got, bud?
So, I guess the second thing we'll go to, since we're on the subject of sun protection, face shield by AFTCO.
Face shields.
You'll notice that these are cut a little bit different.
Because he's got a big old neck.
For people that are built like me, that don't have very much in the neck region,
Never have.
they have the extra whatever material. So
It's a neck covering to make sure it covers your big old neck in the back.
well, a lot of them are built like a sock, so they're
Yeah.
not very big. These
Yeah.
are built to it. They expand at the bottom, so they're bigger, and they don't roll up behind your ears like some of the other brands do. Yeah, that's
Lay
perfect.
on your neck.
Oh, well,
Right?
Wow.
Did I do it right?
yeah.
See?
Yeah, see?
It's so simple, even she can use it.
Listen, I don't need your commentary.
That's what he said.
Y'all could be mean to me. If y'all haven't noticed, voting has closed on who the funniest is. And unfortunately, Harvey won.
By a landslide.
I would not
People
call
wasn't
that
even
a
close.
landslide. Like, I still got like 30 some odd % of the vote. Thank you very much.
And you still
All
got the
7 people that voted for you
Well, listen here,
felt bad
Mr.
because they didn't want me to get all the votes.
Well, they should have felt bad because everybody who knows you didn't vote for you. Everybody that knows me voted for me. And everybody will find out soon enough who's the funniest, because I am the funniest.
Everybody knows who's the funniest.
But irregardless, when you get back from Alabama, I will be washing and detailing your boat.
yeah, I don't have to do
It'll
it.
be
With the
nice.
help of my children.
Be nice and hot outside for that too.
So, whatever. It'll be fine. It'll
Okay.
be fine. I do a better job at it than you anyway, so whatever.
Your turn.
Oh, my turn. A lot of people think Harvey doesn't wear sunscreen, but it's in his boat constantly, and we always pack extra because Joseph is as white as a piece of paper. And
Except for
he
his cheeks.
turns super red.
Jeez. Yeah.
I mean, I don't burn as much as they do, but Harvey actually wears sunscreen religiously. He's had a couple of scares.
One light right there.
Yeah, he's had a couple of scares, and so he makes sure he wears his buff. He makes sure he's got a hat on. He makes sure he has got
Face shield.
his face shield. But he also makes sure that he's wearing the right shirts. So all of your shirts that he gets from AFTCO are SPF 50 or 40 or so.
42,000.
50.
So we're really big about it. Now, the only reason people think that he never wears sunscreen is because he's always red. He can't help it. He's always that way. In the middle of the wintertime, he is that way. The only parts of him that is not red are his legs and his arms and his stomach, because none of those things ever see the sun. And he looks like somebody has amputated his hands and put other people's hands on him, because it's kind of stupid. So, but that just shows you the awesome protection that you get from the AFTCO shirts. But a lot of Harvey's is windburn. I really think it is. It's coming from the wind because he goes so fast in that boat, in his express boat. So sunscreen is a must in the boat and out of the boat at all times for us. What else you got?
So one of the things that I like to keep with me at all times is a couple spare reels. This is one of my Daiwa Tatulas.
Good Lord. How many do you have?
A lot.
Like, how many reels do you have?
I don't know.
There's no such thing as too many, Mom.
Simple.
There
Just
are.
to keep a couple extras. This one is not spooled up yet because I literally just got it out of the box and put the handle on it today. But I usually keep them all spooled up with.
Depending on what you're throwing and what you're fishing for.
Very,
right?
very uncomfortable right now, but there we go. It's okay.
Whatever, you'll be all right.
You gonna keep putting everything over there? Are you stealing this stuff as I'm showing it, or what? What are you doing?
Maybe. Well, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get my stuff anyway. I mean, it's good. Everybody's wondering about my hat. This hat has seen some better days. I got it. Harvey actually got it last year from our friend Justin. And it's my AFTCO sun hat. And I love this thing so much.
I think she got hungry one day. She farted the top of it up.
It's seen better days. It's been windblown too. But I love this hat because it keeps the sun off my neck and my face. And I can still look cute in it. At least I think I look cute in it. But I can wear it on the boat. I can wear it at wherever I want to. And it helps me with my 6 foot social distancing rule too a little bit. Because people can't hug me with
Take some
it.
cooling noodles to it.
But I love my hat. It's so comfortable. So this one always goes with me when we go out on the boat, especially on super sunny days and when I'm traveling. So I love my hat. It's AFTCO night, apparently.
One question.
Go ahead, babe.
One question on Instagram says, what's the brand name for on the line?
Oh,
Yeah.
this is Sunline Super Sniper. This is the fluorocarbon. So we're a Sunline only family. And everything is that for the most part.
It's very shiny.
It is really shiny with the
Very, very gorgeous.
I don't want to blind everybody with that tonight, but it's good stuff. What else you got? What else you cannot leave the house without when you're traveling? That frog.
My little Kermit the Frog. This one's pretty new. It hadn't been chewed on very much yet.
Has it even seen the water?
Yeah, it's been in the water.
Okay.
It's had a few entanglements with bass fish.
With the bass fish.
This is my favorite color in the popping frog, and in general, when the shad spawn's not going on, this is the one I throw.
And who makes this one? This is a
SPRO,
right?
Yep. And this one is called the Freak.
Ooh, right up my alley.
Give Instagram a little bit better.
There we go.
There we go. The Freak.
The Freak. Just
Black
like
belly,
you.
chartreuse mouth.
Are these? So I'm guessing these little things are representative of his legs.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Is that going in my tackle box?
No. You can have it about November when I get done with it.
Fine, whatever. I mean, will you use that in Texas?
Maybe.
Maybe. Ooh. Oh. They announced the Classic is going to be in Fort Worth next year. I'm just thinking that's a sign.
It's on a lake that I've got some experience on.
I'm
Not
so excited.
just a whole lot, but I've been there a couple of times before. It's loaded with big ones. We're going to blast them down there next year. Fort Worth is an awesome venue. We're looking forward to going down there and visiting old friends and family that we have down there. So it's going to be an awesome event.
Yeah, whether you're fishing or not, you will be fishing, as far as I'm concerned. It's going to be a good time because I personally love Fort Worth. I worked in Fort Worth for a little over a year, and I love that town. So I'm super excited to go spend some time down there. I'm going this year, dang it. I have not been to a Classic.
Yet.
Not one. And next year I'm going because I have all the faith that Harvey's going to be fishing in it. So there we go.
We're going to do everything we can to get there, for
I'm
sure.
excited. It's going to happen, dang it.
Okay.
All right, my turn. I don't go anywhere without my Bassmaster cup.
This is true.
It stays with me pretty much all the time. If I'm not drinking out of one of my others, if it's in the washing machine, I am drinking out of one of my cups. But this is traveling with me all the time, so I won't go anywhere without my Bass cup.
So you put it in the dryer after you get done washing it. In
My
the washing
dishwasher.
machine.
You know what I meant? See, I am funny. Thank you very much. All of y'all. Y'all know what? whatever. Next. I'm gonna kick it out. Kicking it out. Kicking it out.
You done gave me the Ronald.
Hand me the tea, Joseph. It's in the fridge.
Next thing on my list.
Always. I'm surprised they're not around your neck.
Costa sunglasses.
Or on your hat.
Been wearing these for a little bit now. These are the Jose's. Tried a different lens this year. Y'all can see that's the amber. Just have a little bit darker lens color. I generally only wear the Sunrise Silver Mirror. I got a pair of the Jose's with the amber just to do something different this year. But very comfortable and especially good in high, bright, sunny days. I won't say they've taken the place of my Sunrise Silver Mirrors, but
They're close second.
and that's my second pair.
It actually makes that light that we got pretty bearable. I kind of like those.
Does it?
Yeah, it didn't hurt my head. I like it. I like it. By the way, ow, I haven't done it yet because I haven't had time. Costa does prescriptions too.
Yes.
So don't forget, like they do prescriptions, which are really sick. I love that. Tell them about Annie K.
Yeah, a little friend of mine got her talked into doing some videos, and she's getting a pair soon.
He told her, like, if you start your own YouTube channel and you start building your own videos, which he needs to listen to his own advice.
Heck of a fisher person.
She is. She's an awesome little angler. I'm so excited to see her grow up and see what because she's gonna kick all y'all's butts when she gets older. But Harvey promised her a pair of Costas, and so I'm super excited to see. I'm excited to get those for her and get those out to her. So yay!
All right.
We're getting them ordered.
Another question
yeah.
on Instagram.
Insta-fan.
Harv, on practice days, are you the type to stay out from sunrise to sunset?
Yes. At the level, from the opens on up, you have to. And I didn't in a couple instances last year because I wrongly felt like I had found enough or found what I needed, and it didn't work out so well. But otherwise, yes, I do stay out from daylight till dark. Generally, there's only 3 or 4 people that show up to the boat ramp as early as I do.
How early do you show up on tournament days?
I'm watching my phone, my hummingbirds, to see exactly to the minute when I can take off.
He's out there like an hour. It feels like he's out there like an hour before everybody else.
You cannot waste any time. You have to be out there checking, looking, trying to find every scenario that you can go through to be able to catch the 5 biggest fish you can every day. And I learned a lot last year. I think I went over that with the guys in the podcast the other day.
Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about the podcast.
What was that called?
Tying one
on. And I learned how to learn better last year. I know that kind of sounds weird, but that's the premise that I came out of last year with, and the start of this year is I'm learning how to learn better, learn the water better, learn how fish react to lures better. I'm learning all that. And I know it sounds funny for a guy that's made it to where I'm at, but we have to be learning every day we're on the water.
You're not learning, you're not living.
And the day that I stop learning, I'll stop fishing because it's not going to happen.
There's no point. I think that's the way it needs to be with everything that we do, though. Like even with me, I mean, if I'm not learning something new or being open enough to a new tactic or a new process or a new methodology or a new thought, there's no point in continuing because you're just going to get bored and repeat history over and over again, and that's not how winners are made.
Yep.
So
what you got?
The other thing, and I'm thinking one of my fishing wives for this. I will never leave the house without this ever again. Thank you, Alicia Hightower. She was so sweet. It's a Dial body wash. You can find it at Walmart. None of this is paid, y'all. I'm not getting paid for any of this. I need to. but it's marula oil, and it's amazing. I love it so much, I even put it in my hand soap now. It's not only just body wash, it's now hand soap. But it's so nice and it's so soft, and it makes you smell good. And you all need to try it. And if you haven't, you can get it on Walmart.com because it's spectacular. And you need it, and you need to put a pump in it, so you just pump it out as much as you need to, because it's awesome. Don't go anywhere without that, ever. Next, you're going to smell good next week. The fish will like how you smell.
What you got?
What's up, Joseph?
Do you stick the fish in practice, or do you do a lot of idling?
You know, day one of practice, I generally will set the hook. Now, I may not make repeated casts after I catch one, but I will be looking to see what kind of size fish are there. Because you can get caught up in catching numbers that will come back and bite you in the rear end. Mm-hmm. You've got to be around a better class of fish to compete with the class of angler that's on the Elite Series right now. Day 2, day 3, I'll usually revisit one or two key areas, and shake them off or bend my hooks over. Because once you figured out the fish are there, you figured out they're the right size, you may throw a different lure in there. You know, I may go from a fighting frog to a tube, or, you know, something of that nature, just to see if I can get them to react to something different. But I will have the hooks rolled over. I will have them buried in the plastic to where I'm not hooking the fish after day 1.
Nice.
Michael Griffin says, hope to see you guys in Fort Worth. It's only about 5 hours from South Arkansas, and I hope to attend my first classic.
Me too. I can't wait.
It'll be fun.
It's gonna be awesome. Come find us.
Eddie Wood says, my first tournament of this year will finally happen. I will be fishing Lower Potomac on Saturday.
Oh, congratulations. That's going to be a fun one. Potomac's pretty big, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wait. Oh.
What?
The Potomac is... No, we saw the Delaware River. Never mind. My geography's mixed up, y'all. Forgive me.
Which direction's north?
That way. That way.
Are you sure?
No. I don't do north, east, south, west. I'm one of them. I need...
left, up, or down?
Yes. And even right and left gets mixed up sometimes. Especially if I'm backing in a boat. What is that? I remember-ish.
Super fluke.
No, I don't.
Nope.
No.
Big bite. Jerk minnow.
Jerk minnow! Dang it. You could have given me 2 more seconds. I would have got it.
I caught this.
I should have remembered that, y'all. I could have remembered it.
That little joker right there helped me finish in the top 12 in Florida.
Woo-hoo!
So now they stay in the boat all the time.
Yep. Forever and ever and ever.
Watermelon, red, pearl, laminate.
It's almost fighting frog status if it stays in the boat all the time.
Yeah, pretty close.
It's fighting frog status.
But I'll use it on a couple of different rigs, though. I don't just throw it weightless on a Texas rig. I'll actually Texas rig it with a weight and flip it. I'll actually use it on a Carolina rig as well, which is something that I'm not a big fan of, but it catches big bass, so I'm going to throw it a lot more this year.
Would you be willing, I think after you pack the boat this week and once we get into Alabama, because you start practice on Sunday, Joseph and I are going to go down on Sunday because he's got a tournament on Saturday with his Aunt Pam over on Bull Shoals. I know they're super excited about that. But do you think maybe we could like do some shots and share those with everyone on Tuesday to show them how you kind of got your boat organized for tournaments and stuff?
We can cover some things we cannot.
We can't zoom in. We might have to blur some stuff out is what you're saying.
Well, what I'm saying is there's some things that we won't be showing.
Oh, is that one of those fisherman things?
Yes.
Why are y'all like that?
Now, next Sunday, you can show everybody what we're doing.
I ain't going to be there in time on next Sunday. But whatever, that's fine. By Tuesday, we won't be able to
Next Sunday, it'll
stuff.
be over. I can come home.
Well, maybe the Tuesday after.
There you go.
Is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we will be going live from Alabama next Tuesday night, though.
Yes.
Because it's the night before the tournament starts, and we can tell everybody kind of what your frame of mind is, what you're looking forward to the next few days.
That's a scary thought to look inside my mind.
I don't do it often.
Next.
I can't handle it. One of the other things that we carry with us all the time, because sometimes the sunscreen wears off, is this awesome stuff from Avon. It's called Sun Plus. It's an aloe ice gel, and it's amazing. And when my mother-in-law, bless her, was selling Avon, I stocked up on this, and I still got like 10 bottles of it under my sink somewhere, because she stopped selling Avon, and when she did, I bought a whole bunch of it. And we don't leave the house without this when we're traveling, and we always have some with us here at the house because it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's super cooling and it's nice.
And the blue-haired thing that just passes, Kanye, our daughter.
Yeah, well, everybody knows Kanye. They saw her last week. So that's it. That's
your blue hair.
Just the blue. You were like a flash of blue.
Oh,
a flash of blue.
Like a Smurf just ran across the screen.
But you were taller than a Smurf. You're taller than a Smurf for now.
Toby Beach says Harvey's mind is a bad place to be.
That ain't no doubt.
It's scary. It's crazy. What are those?
So I have two different things that I'll keep in the boat at all times.
Have we talked about these?
One of them we have, one of them we haven't. We've
Oh,
talked
okay.
about the drop shot weights
Let me see.
that I keep in the boat at all times. The other is the Wicked Willow.
Those are heavy.
Yeah, they're 3/8 ounce.
Oh. So why are they straight like that?
So they don't get hung up as much.
Okay.
They're weedless.
That makes sense. Those, yeah, I guess you could say they are.
And you can see right there, this is the 3/8. Yeah. 3/8, 7/0 hook. I'm throwing that with the big suicide shad from Big Bite. Trying to get it on both where everybody can see it. That's something that I've been able to use a lot. I used it a lot last year. I used it. Didn't use it in the first tournament this year, but I got a feeling that it will come into play a lot more this year
I hope so.
than last year.
We love our Wicked Weights family.
Oh yeah, good people.
Jim and everybody is so good. I can't wait to go north and see them. I'm so excited. Because we got Kevin in Texas, right? Kevin James.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got Jim and Amy and everybody's up north. And I'm so excited.
I would imagine that we're probably going to run into a bunch of folks at Champlain.
Well, we ran into some in Oklahoma last weekend, which was pretty awesome. We went into some of our Wicked Weights family. Tracy, wasn't it?
Yep. Tracy Reese.
Tracy Reese and our Wicked Weights family over there. It was so cool.
Dale Hightower.
And Dale Hightower. Everybody knows Dale, the Wicked Weight family. Already, but I didn't know Tracy yet. My turn again. Yay! Okay. So my niece Rachel does this for me. She's spectacular. But the two things that I do not leave the house without, and I've got this even at my desk at my office, which I haven't seen in a long time. I probably need to go get it because I love my stuff. Is my Rodan Fields or Rodan Fields? I can't ever pronounce it right.
Rodman and Fields.
No, it's not Rodan. It's Rodan or something. She pronounces it differently than I do, so it's okay. I don't leave without the chapstick. This is the best chapstick in the world. It tastes good, and it's fantastical, and it makes me happy. And I'm addicted to lip balm because I have, like, sticks of it everywhere and, like, little things of it everywhere.
I keep a big tube of it in my truck.
You do. This stuff's amazing. It's good, and it keeps your lips safe. And then the active hydration serum, for as much as we're out in the sun and my skin gets super dry, this stuff, like, is magic. So after your marula oil wash down, get you some of this and get it on your body. It's spectacular. I love it. So I don't leave anywhere without it.
Turn that just a little bit. Just there you go.
Oh, there we go. All right, what else you got, Bubba?
So we're gonna save that one for last.
This is my favorite buff.
It's not. It's a
face shield. Sorry, AFTCO. It's a face shield. I'll get it right eventually, y'all. This one's my favorite. Ooh, it smells good.
So we got two, not necessarily new things this year that I'm carrying with me at all times. One is a old school 3.5 inch tour tube from Big Bite.
Golly, I didn't go down there. I'm better now. I'm better.
You having some troubles there, Mom?
Yeah.
I'm good. Ooh, hair.
So
holy.
this is the black, blue, smoke silver color. It's going to come in really handy. Maybe next week. I'm not going to say it really. Maybe next week.
Sure. You don't sound.
And one of the other
Tour tubes are so squishy.
Baits that I'm going to be carrying with me a lot this year as well.
They're salty.
Is their 6-inch creature bait. This is their 1099 color.
Bangs.
Spin it around there. It's a green pumpkin with a black blue bottom.
Pretty.
It's a very good color, especially in stained to dirty water. I'll be carrying that with me as well.
Y'all go back to our bait night when we had doing some 1099. It's awesome. I learned all about the 1099s.
Yeah.
Okay. My last thing that I take with me that now everybody's taking with them is hand sanitizer. I got this from my acupuncturist, but it's CBD me, and it's awesome, and it smells really good, doesn't it?
If you say so.
It smells like lemon.
I hadn't been spraying any of that.
I love it. Shake it up, put it on your hands, and you'll smell like lemons, and it's wonderful. But I love it.
I wouldn't trust that.
I got it from my acupuncturist, and they're fantastical people. So, what else you got?
Greenfish jigs. This is their skipping jig with a 5/0 hook, black and blue in color, half-ounce size. Awesome little jig. I've won a lot of money on these in the past.
I like it too.
And it's so much more than just a skipping jig. You can drag it, you can flip it. It's a lot more versatile than just a skipping jig. Won 2 tournaments in a row on Table Rock a couple years ago with just these. Just these jigs with a big bite. Fighting frog.
Shocker. I know y'all are shocked by that. Shaking in your boots with excitement.
I like a fighting frog.
I like a fighting frog too. Mama likes a fighting frog. I've caught fish on fighting frog.
Yeah.
I think I have.
These I actually picked up from our local tackle store, Hook, Line, and Sinker. That's why it still has the price tag right there. And we're having technical difficulties with one of the wild animals in the house. That's why.
That's called Joseph?
No, that's called the dog.
Oh, okay.
One of the horses.
The horses.
We have 2 Australian shepherds that I lovingly refer to as either wild animals, horses, wolves, what have you. They're huge.
Ponies. They are little ponies.
Yeah,
They're like little miniature horses.
They've got about the same mental attitude as ponies.
Yes. The other thing I don't leave the house without is my headphones. Like, even people at work will tell you I don't go anywhere without my headphones, and they're wonderful because when I don't want to listen to him, I'll just turn on a podcast or my favorite music or whatever. And
my question is, why wouldn't you want to listen to him?
Why wouldn't I want to listen to him? Because I've been listening to him for 22 years.
I
love him, but I need a break. Mama needs a break every once in a while. Just every once in a while. I need a break.
Five Toad said, I'm here, and also I saw someone had their picture an article about big worms, my new magazine today.
Yes, you did. We're so excited. You've been in almost one of the publications every month this year. I'm super excited. They treat you so good there.
Bass has done a great job of promoting our brand, and they're just great people. You know, I'm extremely proud to be working with them. It's going to be an exciting year. We've got a lot left to do.
Yeah, you do.
You know, we're sitting in 12th right now in points after one tournament. Wouldn't have thought I'd have been saying that in June.
Let's keep it up.
But you know, with the backing that we've got this year from
everybody,
Express, Yamaha, Humminbird, Sea Deck, Big Bite, Sunline, AFTCO. It's been an awesome experience again this year, and I'm just super excited to get back out there on the water. I know that there's a lot of things going on right now that we can't control, but we're going to try to do the best we can next week, and
bring a little joy.
Hopefully we can bring
the people of fishing.
Bring a little money home, maybe a little trophy too.
I'm okay with that. It won't hurt my feelings. I'll get kicked out of the truck though. Like none of us will be riding home with it. It would just be him and a trophy.
That's it.
Kind of like in his head, because his head and the trophy will be the only things that will fit in the truck. That'll be cool though. I'll take a picture
of my head.
Yeah, because it's gonna be massive, and nobody's gonna believe me when I come home. It's all good. I'm okay with
Watch
that.
your mouth, boy.
Poor dad.
We'll have to open up the garage door to let him in.
Only person I know you can get a big head that's the right size.
Can't get a fat head bigger than his head. I love it though. It's mine. Hey, speaking of, so you said we're probably gonna have really bad weather while we go down there. So one thing none of us leave without is our rain boots and our rain gear, regardless if it's gonna rain or not, because the weatherman lies. They lie worse than the fishermen. And so, what do you pack?
My trusty AFTCO rain gear. This is the double extra large Hydronaut.
This is the Hydronaut. Yeah, we got you got the Hydronaut last year.
Got the Hydronaut last year. I've had it for a full season now. I actually got it before last year started, so I've had it. This is going on 2 full seasons. No leaks.
No tears. Nothing. The zipper still works.
It's just amazing to be able to wear something that keeps me warm, keeps me dry. Pack that up.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
Take that with me everywhere.
Well, the cool thing is it's. Hey, listen, don't quit that.
Sound like a circus up in here.
Dang. The cool thing is I've only washed it a couple of times, and they have special wash and stuff that you can use it to make sure you keep it, but it's still water repellent. It still keeps you warm. Like, that stuff is glorious, and it's easy to wash and dry like that. So
yeah, it dries out almost as fast as my sea deck does.
And if y'all are doing your laundry, y'all know what a pain that can be sometimes, especially with rain gear. It's a horrible experience, but he wouldn't know because he doesn't do it, but I do, so I can speak to that.
I washed my clothes one time.
But you got the bibs and the jacket.
Yes.
Now, that's the Hydronaut. Now, I know, and the only reason I'm bringing this up because somebody has asked before. Yeah. But you have 2 rain suits that you use. Can you tell the difference? Tell everybody what the difference is and why you have them? I wear the anhydrous when it's a little bit warmer out and I'm not planning on making long runs in the rain. You know, if it just comes a quick shower and I'm fishing a spot, I'll throw it on. I carry both of them in the boat. It's just a little bit lighter weight. And it's good for the summertime, which where we're at now. I will wear the anhydrous bibs with the Hydronaut jacket. He mixes and matches, y'all. You know, it's, and there's a reason. The way the hood's cut on the Hydronaut jacket, it allows airflow. When you're running down the lake, you can close it up, and it doesn't balloon up on you like a lot of them do. So it's got its place. Both of them have their place, and I wear them both a lot. So it's, you see me out there and I look all mismatched. That's just why what my preferences are. So, and that's the thing, I think you got to find what your own preference is, especially when that kind of weather's coming around. Looks like we could have a hurricane move in on us next week, so, or maybe not a hurricane, tropical storm hopefully is all it is, but we're gonna have rain either way. It's gonna rain. It's gonna be a hot mess, I believe. Yeah. So I'll have my Bassmaster rain jacket that I gave Harvey last year, and I stole appropriately. Snuck up on me. And then I'll have, Joseph and I will both have our boots for next week, so we don't have to get muddy and all that mess. So we always pack our rain gear whenever we go anywhere. Is there anything else that you don't leave home without? My express boat. I try to take my X21 everywhere I go. That's true. That's true. If you notice, he didn't say his wife or his children. Just saying. I make more money out of that than I do with y'all. He's so wrong. So wrong. Wrong though. Truth. Oh my gosh. See how I'm treated, y'all? And y'all think he's funnier. I am funnier. Whatever. Is there anything else that you can think of that we do while we're traveling that? A lot of people ask, like, what is it that we travel with? So we don't have a camper like we normally, like a lot of them do, right? Yet. That's probably in the plan at some point. So we do a lot of Airbnbs, we do Verbo, we do hotels when it's the best option for us. In this case, in Eufaula, we will be at a hotel. But of course, we got Airbnbs and a lot of the other places, and they've really treated us right, and we got some really good setups this year. So I'm excited about that.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully a camper next year. I'm always exploring camper options. We do have a camper that we use for regular camping, but it's really long and it can't tow a boat and a camper and all that, and it's painful.
Yeah, it would be like
I can't afford the gas.
26 plus 31 is 57 feet. Plus my truck, it'd be a little bit illegal.
It's long, so it's hard to triple up
30,
on it.
33
It's
foot?
a 33-foot camper.
Yeah, so it'd be even longer.
Yeah. So we use that for special occasions, like when he's not traveling and we want to go somewhere for a week or so and hang out. That's our Table Rock house, basically.
Yeah. Table Rock, Arkansas River. I try to keep it within 2 hours. It's just easier to get around.
And not curvy.
Everything's curvy when you leave here.
That's true. It's kind of nasty up here.
I've got north and south that I can go that isn't like a snake's back. Everything else, you meet yourself 5 times before you get to your destination.
But it's so pretty. It's so pretty.
It has its moments.
We have our waterfalls and we have everything. So come visit us in Northwest Arkansas. Come travel here. Bring your rain suit and travel here and come visit. I'll make you coffee at Touffet.
Mark Fields says he can make it rain, schedule a tournament, and cue the rain.
That's the truth, Mark
We
Fields.
missed it Friday night. Don't know how, but we missed it Friday night.
Y'all had a good time Friday night, though.
Fish with my buddy Mike Smolla. He's probably watching, hopefully.
Or was
supposed to be.
Oh,
It definitely is.
He's like, definitely.
Got the little W. Got a little cash in his pocket.
So it was really sweet. So one of Joseph's old teachers actually reached out. Her husband is in the service and is he's active in, I can't remember if he's still active or he's retired. Anyway, JP is our travel buddy. He's been to space camp with us and everything.
Sergeant Pepperman.
He's fantastic. Good people. But they asked, like, is some of the tournaments around here too small for you to fish now that you are all fancy? And I'm like, there's no tournament too small for Harvey to fish, y'all. I don't know a single Elite Series person where a tournament is too small to fish. That you guys, regardless, will fish any kind of jackpot. You'll take money from anybody if they let you, as long as it's not specifically stated in the rules. Am I correct?
I'll try to. Doesn't always work that way. I try to.
I know our fishing family here in Northwest Arkansas is beyond awesome.
Oh, yeah.
And we couldn't do what we're doing without them. So thank you guys for that. And thank you for keeping him fishing when he's home, because he wouldn't make it to the next Elite Series event without you, because he wouldn't be here. So thank you.
Y'all heard that. Live and in person.
Smart, Mike. Y'all just take him fishing whenever you want to. Just come get him. If he's home, come get him. JP, come get him. He will fish.
Any other questions?
Mike said he threw one bait.
Wonder what that was.
Surprise! I'm telling y'all, he's got them everywhere. I found one in the dryer the other day. Like, I don't understand why y'all don't clean out your pockets.
It was Joseph.
It was not Joseph. Joseph's was this little chartreuse tube looking thing, and yours was this tilapia fighting frog. And I'm like, I'm surprised my stuff still works, y'all. I'm surprised. Like, I don't understand.
So what color is this fighting frog?
Don't know.
Ooh.
Let me see. I can't see it.
You have to name the color.
Oh, I don't know.
It's so easy, Mom.
It's not tilapia, is it? It's got red flake in it, so I know it's not tilapia. Is that confusion? No.
confusion is.
That is tilapia.
It is tilapia. Why are you tricking me?
That's not
Because you
tricky.
said it was a tilapia fighting frog. I wanted to test and see if you knew the color.
Well, when it's washed and dried, it changes color sometimes.
No,
Rusty
I-
Harper says,
Maybe
"What's
it
up,
wasn't
guys?
tilapia, it
Just a
was
few days
brown."
till hammer time."
I'm ready for it, man.
Mark
Ready to
Fields
go.
says, "Harvey's always welcome with NTB or jackpots I'm hosting. NTB trophy on the mantle next to the open trophy. First class, Harvey."
That's right. That's right. It's so good. We got good people up here. They do all kinds of awesome things. You got something else over there. What else was that were you going to show that?
Yeah. Good. It'd
That's probably
be
the most
kind of pointless to go to the lake without my Lake Master maps.
Is it for where
So what
you
I
got
have,
the app. What is this
Yes.
for?
these are actually our map cards that we put in our Solix Helix units that gives us a better lake map and shows us where we need to go to catch the bass that we're chasing. This is the Great Lakes region, but I think inside of here I have
Couple more than that.
the Central State,
That's probably one you've been looking for.
Mid-South, and Southeast. If you buy Humminbirds, get yourself some lake maps, download them on the Humminbird Fish Mart app.
Fish Smart.
It's priceless.
Well, that's part of the whole One Boat Network too, right? You
Yes.
got the app, you got your graphs, and then you got your trolling motor with your 360 thing, and all that fun stuff, right?
And the things on the back are called,
Talon,
there we go,
and you got transducers all over the place.
about 40 of them.
One day we'll go over that, but I can't handle all that right now. I don't.
I'll be a YouTube video next week.
Next week, you're gonna have me busy. I got work to do next week. We're training a whole bunch of people next week, so I can't do too much next week.
We'll see.
We will do a YouTube video about it at some point. We still got a whole series of boat videos we gotta do anyway.
Oh yeah.
So we're not done yet
No, not even
by
close.
far, and we still got a whole bunch of other bait videos we probably need to do too.
2 or 3.
Because we're gonna show them how you rig everything up, like from start to finish,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
And maybe that's what you do after the tournaments. What do you guys think? Maybe that's something he can do after the tournament. So after the tournament on that Tuesday night or whatever, we can show them how you rigged what you did for that. How's that?
Yeah.
Is
So
that a good idea?
y'all can hear the snaps.
Oh, he's opening up his box.
The box of holiness.
We've got
I tried to organize this, y'all.
Good luck. Slapping.
maybe. Come on, these kamikaze books catch everything.
They sharp.
The SPRO Spin John will be in one.
In the boat.
The
This box is always in the boat, though. There's all kinds
Yeah.
of pretty colors in here.
SPRO Mix Stick will be another one. The Little John Crankbait. The Wamiku Shad.
This one's my favorite. I don't know what this is, but this one's my
That's the
favorite.
Mix Stick.
Oh, that's the
Designed
mix stick.
by Mike McClellan himself.
It's so pretty. Mike, you did a good job on that one, sir. I like that one. That's a pretty one.
So we got all that stuff to cover in the future, along with the express boat. And
We can't do it all at once. We got to give you little bits and pieces.
yeah,
Keep you coming back.
My coefficient says, what batteries do you use on your Express?
I'm running 2 AGMs. One of them, they're both Odysseys, and I'm running Pro Guide, lead acid trolling batteries.
I couldn't even tell you
At
that.
present.
I couldn't even tell you that.
That may change in the next couple of weeks. We'll just have to wait and see.
We're going to see. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
We're always looking for new stuff.
Yep.
Aaron Howell says that hat is ridiculously awesome.
I know it is. Thank you.
Thank you.
Holla.
It does look good on me.
Whatever. He's talking about my hat. It's
You sure
chewed
about
up
that?
and beat up, but it works and it's awesome. It
You
seems.
shouldn't have got so hungry. I'd have fed you a Snickers or something.
I wasn't that hungry.
Anyway, everybody have a great night. Stay safe.
We'll see y'all next week from Alabama.
We'll be there.
So excited. Hug me if you see me. Peace out.
Do we,
It's all right.
oh, and-
Finish.
yeah.